Could Rayman finally break from the ice very soon? Well, let's talk about Rayman in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. It was super fun to discuss all of the characters in the past year, so thank you guys for joining me in 2021. It's a year that's going to be a lot better, and it's going to be a lot better because we are getting 3 more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate characters. I know a lot of you people are super hyped about that. Everyone is posting their theories down in the comments here on Block Content, and it's been so cool to kind of decipher everyone's thoughts and who everyone really wants to have in that game. But there are a couple of characters that seem to be unanimous, right? That everyone really wants to see in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Some of these characters people have grown up with, some of these characters have just become very huge gaming icons in their own right, and some of them would just really work as Smash Bros. Characters. Well, today, I wanted to discuss one of these characters that fits almost all of those criteria, right? I think Rayman as a character is also, this huge mascot character for gaming as a whole. I mean, a lot of people grew up with Rayman and know the character. I think like as a very casual gamer, people would even know Rayman, but also it's a character that is tied to Nintendo in a lot of ways. It's a character that is a huge mascot character that kind of works with the Smash Bros. Ultimate style. So in that sense, the character would really work. And of course, they have already worked together with Smash Bros. In a couple of different ways. Just remember, in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, there was a Rayman trophy, and yes, Ubisoft themselves actually helped make that. So they actually put together a team to model Rayman, even though the Legends game was a 2D game. So they worked really hard on getting that character a trophy in Smash, and now Rayman is of course a spirit in Smash Ultimate. And maybe he's hiding in the ice, maybe he's still going to be released as one of the 3 final fighters. Well, I wanted to take the time to talk with you guys all about that. But of course, I've also been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube content? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live in the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So I first wanted to break down the general thoughts on Rayman in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I think a lot of you people really want this character in the game. A lot of fans really want to see, and I think it would make sense in a lot of different ways because the character does move and play in his games kind of how you would expect him to work in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You could definitely already see his moves and the way that he would work in Smash in terms of throwing around his fists, which of course, his floating limbs, which could be a really cool new addition. And of course, we already have Sukapon in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which I think is very fun. Sukapon was used as the assist trophy that was helping Sonic, and I think Sonic was of course also standing in for Rayman a little bit because of the gloves and because of, very thin limbs, so that also kind of made sense. Maybe it was some sort of a glow box thing too. But yes, Sukapon being in there, already kind of having the floating limbs thing, that would make sense, right? But we haven't really seen anything more of Rayman. I think the Ubisoft connection with Nintendo has been really solid, even through the Fighters Pass and Mii characters being included. But I really want them to finally make a statement about this character, right? And if we are talking the final 3 in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there are a lot of characters that are in contention right now. Fans really want a first-person shooter character in the game, and of course, yesterday we talked a little bit about Doom Guy coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. A lot of you guys left a lot of dislikes on that video, and yes, to be fair about that, it was just a screenshot. It was just a little tweet of the Doom team having some fun. I knew that. I was talking about in that video, but of course, thumbnails and titles of videos can be really misleading sometimes. That is also a bit of a part of the job if you do something like this, so my apologies if that made any of you guys, feel a little bit weird about things. We do what we do here to entertain people, and that was the main focus of that video, just to give my insight and my, opinion on this entire debacle, on the entire situation. And what I think with Rayman here is a kind of similar situation. A lot of people want that character. There's been a lot of hints on social media. There've been a lot of people talking about the character and making fan art and stuff like that. So in that sense, it's kind of similar. It's a very beloved character that people have thoughts about that think would fit perfectly with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and also has been included in quite a lot of leaks. Yes, Rayman is no stranger to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaks because, as is famous, he also appeared in the ice. Well, what does that mean, he appeared in the ice? Well, people have this theory that a Rayman model can actually be seen inside of the ice sculpture, like the big ice pillars in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate stage battlefield. Now, of course, people have already done a lot of research to see if that is possible. There's not actually a model in there, but I mean, the shadows and the shapes could definitely hint towards something like that. It feels like this was some sort of pie-in-the-sky dream for people that, hey, for Rayman's trailer, maybe he just breaks the ice and that's him. You know, he would have always been in the game. We just didn't notice it up until that point. So I think that that would be really awesome. I don't think that that is the case right now. And if we are talking in terms of how likely is Rayman to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think that the chances are definitely up there. If we look at this Fighter's Pass, I think that we can see sort of a little pattern going that is almost like mirroring what we did with the last pass, because of course the last pass ended with Byleth being a first-party Nintendo character. This pass opened with Min Min, which is a first-party Nintendo character, and the rest of the pass seems to be third-party. We can only really account for Steve from Minecraft and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII right now, but I mean, that is already a pattern, right? 2 could be a pattern, so it feels like if the next character is a third-party character, then we might be up for having all third-party for the rest of this pass, which could be incredible, and I think if you are looking at it in broad terms, yes, Rayman would totally make sense for that. It would be another kind of Western rep, which would be very funny, because of course we just got Sephiroth, which is like the ultimate like anime edgelord villain, which a lot of people totally love. I love how Sephiroth plays. I play Sephiroth a lot on online Smash, and I think that generally people are waiting for more of a, you know, Western mascot character, even though we just got Steve. That is a big deal, and normally we get, you know, mostly a lot of like Japanese characters in Smash Brothers that originated in Japanese games, because of course the development team is there and they just make the damnedest greatest games. So I think that there is a chance for Rayman. I don't think that that is the next character going to be revealed, because I think it doesn't make sense in the pattern of all things. The next character should either be a, you know, a kind of smaller character, a character that, you know, has its fan base. You know, I would have said Gino if he didn't get deconfirmed by the Mii costume, but I think that this next character is going to be interesting. It's going to have a mechanic that is new. It's going to have some sort of gimmick that people can really mess around with and have fun with, but it's not going to be a mega huge third-party reveal that's going to shake up the internet. I think that they want to end with a character like that. So that would be a character like Master Chief or someone huge like Crash Bandicoot. I think that Rayman is a big character, but I think that he would then be the second to last character, right, to appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's my theory. So the next character being someone, you know, maybe a little bit gimmicky, very fun, maybe even a character like the Rhythm Heaven character, maybe something like, yeah, Rayman could happen after that, and I think a huge reveal like a Crash Bandicoot or a Master Chief as the final character. I don't know how Ryu Hayabusa kind of falls into that scheme, but I haven't discounted that character yet. I think that he would fit great with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Rayman, I mean, Rayman just fit. If you just look at his design and see that he's already been involved in Smash games, it just makes too much sense. So I really want that to happen, and I'm really curious if you guys want that to happen. Let me know in the comments down below. If you have moveset ideas for Rayman, I would love to read through them. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you think Rayman is coming to the game? Do you want Rayman to come to Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, ArtSonicFan990, saying, I can see it now. The trailer begins with Isabelle in her office doing one of her daily announcements. Then the announcement was cut short when the door knocked. She answered the door and sees a large man wearing armor similar to Samus and wielding a shotgun. Doomguy, loaded for battle. She smiles and hugs Doomguy. Doomguy carries Isabelle and places her on his shoulder. He then walks to the screen and the gameplay trailer starts. Super cool, right? The trailer ends with Isabelle and Doomguy finishing near her office. Then the camera goes back to Isabelle's office, revealing the chibi figures of Isabelle and Doomguy. So, ArtSonic fan, thank you so much. This is such a wholesome trailer. I would love for this to be the case. And if anyone has any other ideas for trailers, like do you have an idea for a Rayman trailer for Smash Ultimate? Put it down in the comments. I'll read through them and I'll feature one in the next video that we do. So thank you guys so much for sending in our comments. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats that you guys sent during live streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in block content style, join me for live discussions, or have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards waiting for you. And everyone who's checked out my album, I just dropped a piece of music. It's 22 songs. If you guys have watched that, thank you so much. And hit subscribe, smash that like button. Thank you for watching. This was Blocked Content. See ya.